thought our kids tonight played hard enough to win. We didn't play well enough to win. I thought Mississippi State's kids played really, really well, so my hat's off to them. We've got a really disappointing group of seniors right now. Played their last game, and I'm really proud of them. I think one of the reasons that we had a good season this year, when many people picked us to not be very good, was senior leadership. I thought we had a really good chemistry on our football team this year. I think we won some games this year because of who we are rather than what kind of talent we had at times. And so it's a good feeling for me as a coach to know that our kids had a good team chemistry and were good teammates, and I feel like this was one of my more enjoyable years in coaching.
Coach John Christopher, the sports guys from Chattanooga. Y'all had a very slow first quarter. Both sides were not really working the ball, wasn't running the ball. Was there one thing or another that you might have thought could have caused that? It seemed like y'all were out of sync.
Well, I think it's a little tougher offensively when you've had such a long break to come back and be sharp. And you hope to get the kinks out early, but I thought early both defenses were playing really, really good, and I think that's somewhat expected in bowl games.
Thank you.
Tanner, did you ever feel comfortable out there tonight? It looked like you just missed on a lot of throws and you had to face some pressure.
Yeah, I definitely missed throws tonight, and I wasn't pleased with the way I played all the time, and but I wish I could go back and capitalize on some plays, but just got to play better.
For Tanner, how tough was it trying to find some time? I think they sacked you 6 times tonight. How much pressure were you facing back there?
Going into the game, we knew Mississippi State would be throwing a lot of different defensive coverages and blitzes, and actually I thought overall our offensive line did a really good job of not giving me time, and like you said, I was just a little bit off tonight, missing throws, and it's disappointing.
Nikita, did you feel like you guys contained Vic Ballard pretty good besides those 2 long touchdown runs?
Yeah, for sure. I think we contained the offense as a whole pretty well, except for big plays, which I think were caused by our defense really just missing the mark. And as a good offense, you're going to exploit that. And that's what they did. They exploited our missed opportunities, being off assignments, being off our gaps and things like that, and they took it to their house on the score.
Coach Grove, would you talk about the impact of those 2 big long runs he was able to break?
Well, it's a difference in the game, really. I thought defensively, like Nikita said, I thought overall we played a pretty good defensive football game except for big plays. And, give them credit. When we didn't gap out well defensively, they took advantage of it.
Nikita, when he scored that second one, was that a demoralizing touchdown for the team, backbreaker?
Well, I only speak for the defense, not really with the offense much, but as a defense, we kept our heads up, we were ready to play, we knew we were still in the game, we knew we had time, and we knew we had been playing well, we had caused turnovers, we did have 3-and-outs and things like that. So we knew if we just played well for the rest of the game, we'd be close and have a chance to win it. So we really didn't shift our focus or our intensity or any of our game we just knew that we had to play better.
What specifically seemed to go wrong in those 2 touchdown runs?
Like I said, just missed assignments. We had a few guys out of their gap. I believe I was out of my gap on one of the big plays. And good running backs see that, and they just take it to the crib.
Coach Grove, can you comment on the pressure that the Mississippi State defensive line was able to put on Tanner and the offense today?
Well, we expected him to pressure us. I think they're really good defensive front. I thought they did a nice job mixing blitzes up. They brought a lot of corner pressure tonight, but it's not anything that we didn't expect. We thought they were going to bring heat, and at times, we just didn't protect as well as we could. Throughout the course of the game, we had our opportunities. We just didn't make enough plays to win the game.
Tanner, was it the case that you kept thinking you'd find your rhythm along the way, and did you ever really feel like you did?
I feel like I started to find my rhythm towards the third quarter and going into the fourth, and then, and so I think I found a little bit then, and then at the end of the game it was disappointing to finish the way I did. But